it's Jamie from Jamie the Dog Trainer. Welcome to another episode. Today we're going to talk about crate training. So we're going to give you how to crate train your dog in 24 hours. In this video we're going to talk about the benefits of crate training and what it can do for your dog, and particularly if you've got a puppy in their puppy development. We're also going to talk to you about how to crate train your dog. And finally we're going to take you through a typical day which enables you to incorporate your crate training into your daily life. So crate training has many benefits, from preventing separation anxiety to toilet training your puppy, all the way through to giving your dog an off switch. When it comes to preventing separation anxiety, giving your dog some routine and structure is super important. It's also important that we make sure that your dog isn't following you around the house all day. Although it does tell you that your dog really loves you, it's not necessarily very healthy. So for example, you may put your dog in the crates throughout the day for a few naps of half an hour to an hour duration while you go do some things around the house. With toilet training, the crate works really well. Your dog will sleep overnight in the crate, and what happens is if your puppy needs to go to the toilet overnight, they do let you know by yelling out. You go out and get them out of the crate, take them to the toilet and bring them back inside to sleep for the rest of the night. If your puppy tends to go to the toilet inside the crate, it does mean your crate's too big. We can either shrink this down with a divider that's often included with your crate, or doing it DIY. And finally, the crate does a really fantastic job of teaching your dog an off switch. By giving your dog some structure and routine, having them sleep overnight in the crate so they know when they go in the crate they switch off and go to sleep. Throughout the day, they can also have little spells in the crate for half an hour, an hour. Puppies tend to sleep a lot, even during the day, and it teaches them an off switch. One thing that we do in dog training is a lot of the time we're teaching dogs to do things, but one often overlooked part of dog training is teaching a dog to actually switch off and do nothing. It's one of the hardest skills to teach your dog, and crate training is really good at it. So now on to the crate conditioning process. Not all dogs take to crates fantastically straight away. Some do, and some you can just start crate training without any issues, but for the good majority, you do have to do some crate conditioning. What we do to start with is we have all doors open on the crate. I then sprinkle some treats inside the crate and let Riley explore in his own time. After that, I make it slightly harder by shutting a door, only one door, and then I throw some treats in and let him explore again. I then make it slightly harder by allowing my dog to go in with one door, but I tap the crate just to make a few noises. It's important that your puppy is completely okay with the noises made by the crate. Now it's time to start increasing the duration that your dog's in the crate. Start with something really small, 15-30 seconds with the doors closed, and then release your puppy back out. From there, you can keep on increasing the duration. You can use training tools like a Kong stuffed with food to increase that duration and allow them to settle easier, but you don't necessarily need one.
2 hours later.
Okay. I also like to teach my dog a crate cue, so when I say crate, Riley goes inside the crate. This is done by me saying crate and simply throwing a treat inside the crate. Eventually your puppy will go in on that cue. Crate! Finally, we're going to show you how to incorporate your crate training into a typical 24-hour day with your dog. Keep in mind this daily routine is really geared towards a new puppy. With an adult dog, you'd probably have a lot less structure. You'd still give them some crate time, but you might do a lot more free roam around the house and in your yard. So in the morning, you'll take your puppy out of the crate, you'll take them outside to go to the toilet. After that, you might incorporate some free play, training session, some free roam in your yard, some exercise until they're tired. Then you let them back into the crate for a couple of hours sleep. So it's lunchtime, we bring them back out the crate, we basically rinse and repeat. You'll take them outside of their crate, let them go to the toilet, do a training session, play session, some free roam in your yard, and you might then include some exercise, back to bed again for a couple of hours. We're now at dinner, and again, we rinse and repeat. You'll take your puppy out, let him have a bit of a free roam, do another training session, a little bit of exercise, and then we are off to bed. With your training sessions, keep them nice and short and sharp. Don't go too overboard. You want to finish on a high note. You would have also noticed I didn't mention any breakfast, lunch, and tea there. That's because we actually encourage you not to feed your puppy or your adult dog out of the food bowl as much as you can. Instead, use as much food as you can with training. And that's all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions in relation to crate training, don't forget to ask in the comments. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.